Watchdog wants more answers about a St. Louis grant program doling out your tax dollars. It all dates back to the pandemic. Chief investigative reporter Lauren Traeger tells us tonight about the Missouri State Auditor's latest moves.
We're talking about a grant program the city created to help small businesses and nonprofits on the city's north side struggling during the pandemic. But our reports revealed serious questions about who was selected to get the money. And now the state auditor says they have uncovered possible improper activity with the funds.
I don't want to say that we have any solid criminal referral right now, but I certainly wouldn't rule that out. I think
Missouri's Auditor Scott Fitzpatrick says his office has been reviewing whistleblower complaints of potential fraud and possible conflicts of interest in a pandemic-related grant program.
$37 million is a lot of money. I don't care who you are.
Agitated, still aggravated, still angry.
Community members have been telling First Alert 4 Investigates for well over a year their concerns about the program managed by the St. Louis Development Corporation, or SLDC. First, that they took too long to start cutting checks, and then serious questions about who would be getting the money.
We received several complaints, I think as a result probably of that reporting. We've investigated that and have been investigating for quite some time, working to gather records to determine if the concerns are credible. We've concluded that those concerns are credible.
Fitzpatrick says they will now conduct a full audit of the program, specifically looking at how grant awardees were vetted. Even after SLDC promised to do a secondary review, Fitzpatrick says there is evidence they did not.
That's pretty bold. It's a bold way to operate, to just lie to the public about what you're doing to fix the problems that everybody knows exist.
Also at issue, severance payments made to the now former head of SLDC, Neil Richardson. SLDC agreeing to pay him close to $166,000 when he left in April.
Was it legally allowed, to give them a severance payment? Number one. Number two, was what funding source was used to pay it? Was it an allowable use of the funds that they were using to make those payments? And then what led to that?
The chairperson of the SLDC board has said previously they felt comfortable with that severance agreement. Fitzpatrick says a full audit of the grant program and severance payments is now underway, could take several more months. Acknowledging, he says, that it is a slower process than he would like due to staffing constraints. Now, you might remember another program we have investigated extensively that used pandemic funds to fix up privately owned properties in the city. That, too, has faced serious scrutiny, and the auditor says their investigation into that program is ongoing. I'm Lauren Traeger. First Alert 4 Investigates.
A spokesperson for SLDC said they are aware of the audit and the grant process is still ongoing. This afternoon, we also heard back from Neil Richardson. In a statement, he says, quote, "I have not been notified of any of the matters referenced in this statement or spoken directly with the auditor's office. That said, I would fully support and cooperate with any appropriate measures taken to ensure the process is completed thoroughly and transparently."